You know, is one of the, I would say, the most fulfilling things as a mayor is to help a person find a job. And this is an opportunity for those that are either looking for jobs or that's transitioning. There is not enough words to explain the excitement and the true intent of what has happened here today. It's a great day. Well, if you really looked at the overall development of our diversification of economic development, we've been working on this for a decade. But literally, we were trying to find that right fit, that person, that company that we felt like could grow with us and that could complement us and us complement them. But this particular prospect has been probably about 14 to 16 months.
You mentioned when you were speaking that in the midst of sequestration, how important it is to get people, some jobs in the area.
Absolutely.
Can you speak on that?
Well, can you imagine the threat of not having your job the next day? And can you imagine wondering how you're going to be able to make those mortgage payments, car payments, and support your family? Hopefully this will give that person, that family, hope to know that they have opportunities that will avail to them in the near future, possibly as soon as maybe openings come up faster than others. But that's what it means, is to be able to make sure that that person has the security to make sure that he can provide for his or her family.
You also spoke about the right fit for this community.
Yes.
This is a military-based community, also aviation type community. How important is this company coming in to?
Well, you have workforce. Workforce is so easily accessible here. You have trained personnel. You have the college that if needs provided, that they needed additional workforce, then all they have to do is go to the aviation college and get those trainees coming out of school. But with what's occurring with our government, with sequester, and as those people are laid off, hopefully slowly, that it will take and provide those opportunities for them that they can transition to as good a job as what they had. Actually, it'll be about a 64,000 square foot facility. It's hangar and executive office spaces together. It'll be DCMA 409A qualified, meaning that it is held to the highest standards that the DOD has for contractors to work under, meaning that they can answer any contract requirement that may be required, and that's very important, especially in this economy that we're in, because as the tightening of the restrictions and contracts occur, then you need to make sure that all of these hangars are as technologically qualified as they possibly can for them to be able to get the contracts that they're reaching out for. So it will be very update. It'll have all the technology available to them to be able to reach out. We wanted to make sure that that type facility was here so that it will reach out into the future to come.
Do you have an idea of when you'll break ground?
We have reached out to the governor's office. We have some preliminary dates at this particular point, but not a specific date. But we will be letting the public know just as soon as we have those dates. And we invite the public to please come out to the groundbreaking and celebrate with all of us.
Mayor Boswell said this has been about 14, 16 weeks in the making with you guys, just to get to this.
Oh no, it's been closer to a year. Yeah, it was a year October that I met with him the first time, and then we did try to find a temporary facility. I think it was a couple months later that we met with the ID board and the city council and started talking about our plans and our desires to move here. Yes.
So where has your temporary location been?
We're over on 84 East, I forget the name of the church, once you leave the circle, going toward the Daleville gate. It's the old AAA storage on the right. It's that 30,000 foot building right beside the church. Please come out and visit. let us know. Come visit with us, see what we do, see what we do.
And tell us a little bit about what we do, what you do.
Alabama Aircraft Support is a helicopter maintenance, repair, and overhaul facility. We basically primarily work on the legacy aircraft, the older Bell product line, Bell Hueys, the OH-58s, 206s. Also maintenance, repair, and support for other manufacturers like Eurocopter, Boeing, Sikorsky on the commercial side of the business. Most people don't know it, may not know it, but one of the largest EMS ambulance operators for helicopters is based out of Colorado. They probably have 250 aircraft in the southeast that support hospitals and emergency needs for in the aviation business, and most people don't even know these aircraft are here. And then naturally you have the largest aviation training group in the world for helicopters at Fort Rucker. It only makes sense that you go where your customers are. That's a huge customer base for us, as well as the Whiting Field U.S. Navy facility in the Florida Panhandle. They fly 122 Bell products every day that are in need of some sort of support. And that's why we're here, either directly through that customer or through some of the primes like the L3s or the Lockheed Martins or Science and Engineering Services, or the list goes on, of the companies that we have strong relationships with.
And I was just going to ask, being that you're coming to the Wiregrass, a strong area in aviation, and
It is.
Just being a part of this community now and expanding here, what does that mean just for your company?
Oh, it's exciting. It has been a long process. A lot of people have played some really, really important parts. A lot of people believe in what we do. The showing here is kind of an indication of the support we do have. And again, a lot of people working a lot of hard, late hours to make this happen, both on our side and the city and the state. The availability of restaurants, the community support, the hotels, the in and out is an easy place to get to. And having the Gulf Coast is always a positive too when you're trying to sell an area. We're just a few miles down the road. And the city itself, the history with Boll Weevil, you wouldn't believe how many places I go in this world that know what this is and know why we celebrate the Boll Weevil in Enterprise, Alabama.